For staying with us and welcome back to the program. The issue of the postponement of the 2015 polls is what we've been talking about, and we talked with Chief Chairman of the PDP and a member of the Board of Trustees, Chief Ladoja. Then we switch gears now as we bring another political bigwig. He's a leader of the ACCORD party and a governorship candidate of a party in Oyo State, and he's going to be talking to us about these issues and some more. Thank you so much for joining us, Senator Rashidi Ladoja.
Good evening. Thank you for calling me.
Yeah, let me first start by asking you, is the ACCORD party?
ACCORD.
ACCORD party?
No, ACCORD.
Oh.
The name of the party is ACCORD.
ACCORD party?
No, not ACCORD party. Yes.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yes.
Is your party in support of the postponement?
We are not.
You are not in support. Why?
Because we feel that it's unnecessary, because we felt that Nigeria must start having a possibility of forecasting what is going to happen. You cannot just give a date about a year ago and all of a sudden you are changing the date. Irrespective of what must happen, we believe that a time has come for Nigerians to start having some measure of reliability in our issues.
The reasons that Professor Jega gave was that of security. He says that there was a letter written to him from the report that we played earlier on. That there was
I watched you on I watched you live yesterday night.
Yeah.
I watched
that there was no guarantee that the lives of the staff
I'm not talking only about Jaga. I'm talking of Nigeria. Nigeria, we know it was coming. We know election was coming, and people have been speculating: will there be election in the northeast, or there will be no election in the northeast? So I don't believe that that is the only reason why the election was postponed. I think maybe Jaga himself is not really ready for the election.
Really, you think he's ready? He said that the commission is ready.
Well, if he says it's ready, then how come that we have not collected? At least in the southwest, in Oyo State, maybe we've just collected about 50% of the PVCs. Even up to now, we are still having difficulty collecting the PVCs. So, and from what he said yesterday, about 1/3 of Nigeria will have been disenfranchised because of collection of PVC. That's what he told us yesterday. He said they've just given about 66% of all the PVCs. But incidentally, the area where there is insurgency, the number of PVC collected, the percentage is higher than in the southwest, where there is no insurgency. So how can you tell us exactly what was actually happening?
So don't you think that, like you said, that some people in your base or your states, they've not, about 50%, like you said,
yes,
have not collected their PVC? Don't you think that this is an enough reason to postpone the elections? So people should not be disenfranchised?
No, what he told us is that he will use the opportunity of the 6 weeks now to step up the collection of the PVCs. Why does he have to wait until this postponement? Or does it mean that he was expecting there was going to be a postponement? That's why he was not giving us the PVCs. So you have to answer that question also.
So with the issue that we have on ground, security, don't you think that is very, very key? If the security agencies say they cannot guarantee, you think that's not enough reason?
I'm not a soldier, so I don't know. Because, you see, insurgency is different from war. In war, you can not predict when it's going to end. And in fact, this one also, you cannot predict when it's going to end. We have had top officials telling us before, the CDS, the Chief of the Defense Staff, when he took over, said it was going to take him 4 weeks to finish the job. And we are still on it now. More than a year that he has been here. So what are we talking about? So we are not sure whether really that was the reason, because unless we now say that because the African Union has now come in with multinational forces, Maybe they can solve the problem in 6 weeks.
So you don't have the confidence that that 6 weeks anything will change?
I don't know. I mean, I'm really disturbed that in political life of Nigeria, we have not yet understood that we must respect a timetable. I'm really worried. This is not the first time. You remember 4 years ago, 2011, the first election was cancelled by Jiga when it was already halfway on the pretext that they had not received the result sheets. So we are just acting as amateurs, and people who have no consideration for the citizens. Look at it. People go every day to collect their PVC. You go from morning, you come back in the evening. You don't get it first day, second day, third day. And will you go on the fourth day, fifth day as if you have no job doing? This is a job that should take up 5-10 minutes maximum, but it takes days. For many days, the PVC were not even there in the polling units. Eventually, when people go there for many days, and now when they go there, what we found is that the government, the officers at 4 o'clock say they are ready to go. When we have about maybe 1,000 people waiting to collect, and they only answer 200 in a day because of the lack of because of their insensitivity to the issue. So I don't really know what is actually happening.
All right. Let's take a look at some of the words of Professor Jega. He says that no matter the extent of INEC's preparedness, therefore, if the security of personnel, voters, election observers, and election materials cannot be guaranteed, the life of innocent young men and women, as well as the prospects of free, fair, credible, and peaceful elections would be greatly jeopardized. That's the words of Professor Jega at that press briefing. And when we look at it now, with what we have on our ends, 6 weeks, we're going to enter into the first week of the 6 weeks gap from Monday. From this point in time, what do you think Nigeria should do to keep that date? Because international bodies have weighed in on this matter. They've also shown concern about these dates.
Are they coming to help us with the insurgency, the international community?
You think they should come in now?
Maybe, if they feel that we are not doing enough. Maybe.
You think we need help?
If we have been on it for more than a year and we have not solved it, maybe we need help. I'm not a military person, so I don't know how they do that things there. But I'm only saying that so far, as a civilian, as somebody who feels concerned for the people of Nigeria, we should not be insensitive to our plight.